Hello, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of June 16th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. So, end of the week, we will be moving into Cancer season. So, energy is shifting from Gemini to Cancer. And summer solstice is also happening on the 21st. So, a new season. So, just one more week, and we will be moving into a new season and new energy. So Scorpios, your cards are Knight of Swords, Hermit, and Four of Wands, and Seven of Swords is on the back of the deck. So Seven of Swords and Knight of Swords, this is not sure what you are coming across. So here this both could be either your energy, Scorpio, or it could be somebody else. Knight of Swords here is about you rushing into some conclusion, and it could be that you rushing through things. It could be rash driving, things like that. Maybe you are getting late, things like that. Or for some, this is also anger. Okay. And this is where someone is either quitting, leaving, avoiding things, and they don't want to face it. So they are just they don't want to be in that space. So they are just quitting, leaving is what I'm seeing here. So this is also something to do with communication. This is where someone is straightforward, they are blunt, and this is someone who is not direct. They are not being honest and transparent about their thoughts, they are not sharing it. And it's also like someone here is secretive, they are holding some information from you, or it could be your energy, not sure who this is. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I am seeing here. So know how this energy is playing out in your life. Here what I wanted, so these are your cards: Knight of Swords, Hermit, and Four of Wands. So this is like, for some this could be anger, or for some, what I have noticed, what I have experienced in my own life is, because I know someone like this. It's not like they are angry, but they don't, this person is not calm. When I talk to them, they are like blah, 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 blah. So they don't clearly listen to what's being said. And it's very difficult to have a conversation with them, because I'm not sure if it's anxiety, or they are they take it as a personal attack, and they jump into conclusions. So it doesn't have to be about anger, it could be restlessness, anxiety, and jumping into conclusions and not stopping to consider the information completely, and also listening to what the other person is talking about is what I am saying. It could be you are coming across a situation like that. What this energy is asking you is just what this energy is all about. This has to do with taking a step back, pausing, reflecting, considering what's being said, considering the information. It doesn't have to be about a conversation you are having with someone. It could also be energy of a situation. For instance, if there is something you are trying to do, this is you rushing into it. So does it need so what does the situation demands? Like for instance, if you are signing a contract, agreement, something like that, rushing won't help. You want to clearly understand what you are signing up for. Things like that is important, so you have to pay attention to the details, ask the right questions, and understand everything clearly before moving forward. The same goes for like a relationship, conversations you are having with someone, this is commitment. So before you make that commitment, it's important to know where you are coming from, where the other person is coming from, things like that. This is also like you investing in something. It could be buying, selling, things like that. And it could be that someone here is getting a good deal. So negotiation is also coming through. So yeah, so considering your options, considering the information, the facts, the truth is all important in this case. This is also, that's what you are doing here with the Hermit. This is someone who act first and think later. So if you know someone like that, it could be their energy, Scorpio, or if this is happening to you, just be aware of it, okay? But all well that ends well. Four of Wands. This is celebration. This is you completing a project. This is completion is what I am seeing, and celebration. It could also be invitations, things like that. So on the other hand, Knight of Swords here is also about talking fast. It happens because the mind is overactive. When the mind is bombarded with a lot of information, and when we try to convey something, it's all over the place. It won't be possible for us to convey our messages clearly. So it could also be that, if you are, so know what's going on. Calming the mind is important wherever you are, whatever it is that you are doing. When the mind is calm, then it will be possible for us to move the mountains, whatever it is that we are coming across. When the mind is calm, it will also be possible for us to listen closely to what the other person is saying. Because when this is, some trust issues, so know where, if that is something that you are coming across, know where that is coming from. Because what happens is, when the mind is calm, and then when we are stable, and when we are coming from that place of confidence and not fear or insecurities, then it will be possible for us to receive what's coming our way. When we come from that place of fear and insecurities, regardless of how the other person is, what the other person is talking about, how they are expressing themselves, we will take it as a personal attack. That's because we are coming from that place of doubt, fear, insecurities, and things like that. But when we release these emotions, and when we are safe, secure within ourselves, then it will be possible for us to listen closely to what the other person is saying. It will be possible for us to focus and completely focus on the person in front of us. If we have that patience, and if we are listening in a calm way, then it will be possible for us to really understand what the intentions are and what the message is, and whether it's helpful or not. Sometimes people say things and we immediately take it as a personal attack, even though maybe it's helpful information. Maybe that is something that's going to, if we allow and sit with it, then we will realize, okay, that was actually helpful information. It was actually, if I apply it, then it will only help me out, to improve things. So that's what I am seeing here for you. So it could be either your energy or someone you are dealing with, Scorpio. So know what this means for you, okay? So calm is important, and also know where you are coming from. You want to come from a place of confidence, safety, and security, because that is something nobody can take away from us, right? It doesn't have to do with our external, our job, our bank balance, our, things like that. Our safety lies in our own, is in our hands. I'm talking about inner safety, inner security that nobody can take away. And with the Hermit, this is where you are taking that time to step away and contemplate on things, reflect on things. And yeah, and this is amazing energy. This is where you are moving into. This is again celebration, togetherness. For some, this could also be weddings. It could be you participating in someone's wedding or your wedding, maybe. Don't know. Let me know if this is you. Then congratulations. Let me know in the comments if this is you. Engagements. So it could be again support, people cheering for you. So the support that you are seeking and things like that. Very welcoming energy. It could be that you are visiting someone is visiting you, or for some it could be a new project that you are taking up. 11 has to do with manifestations. Okay, so it looks like something is completing now. It could be that a project is completing, or it could be housewarming for some of you. You are celebrating ceremonies, things like that. Okay, and whatever, if there is something you want to take up, the Hermit energy is reminding you, trust yourself, trust your own instincts. If you are looking outside for answers and everything, the card is reminding you to be you. Yes, do your research and everything, whatever it is that you need to do, but at the end of the day, you want to be you. So, and take the next step, whatever you can in this moment. If you are doubting yourself, and if you are, for some, this could also be imposter syndrome, like you asking yourself, who am I to do this? So if that is where you are coming from, then it will be very challenging. So whenever that pops up, it's important you really listen to. It's not about ignoring that thought. It's about really listening to it and understanding why that is happening. And if there is, and also see the facts, the truth, the facts, because you have done several things in the, you went through several experiences, you went through, things, you have learned things. So you want to give yourself credit for those things, sometimes, I think it's a female thing. I'm not sure, but if you are, it's something to do with gender. No matter what we do, we don't give ourselves credit. We are always like, oh, this can be changed, this can be improved, and we are waiting for approval, validation, someone to tell us that we are on the right path and we are doing amazing things like that. And we also tend to compare ourselves with others, and that is not good for us. Sometimes when that happens, it's all about reminding yourself of your past wins. It's not about achievements, your what you have accomplished in your life, but this is also about those small wins, small challenges that you face every single day and overcome. So you want to give yourself credit for all those things, and your knowing, your wisdom, what you have learned from your life. So things like that. This is something we all know, and but sometimes a reminder helps, right? And here, all well that ends well, Scorpio. This is amazing energy. So beautiful. So what I want to say is, move forward with confidence and be you. Okay. So let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Courage. Yeah, I said confidence, and the courage is what's coming through for you. So the message is divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear divine, may I feel your courage and your will. Yes. So this has to do with fear-based thinking, doubting. Doubts are actually good, um, because it helps us. Self-doubt is something that even great masters go through. So however, this actually works in our favor if we know how to process that emotion. So by that, what I mean is, when we come across doubt, all emotions are messengers. When we come across doubt, it actually help us sit down and think about things, where to understand where it's coming from and what needs to go, what needs to change, things like that. And when we make time for considering these messages, the insights that we are receiving, then it will be possible for us to move forward with confidence, with clarity and purpose. But if we let our fear and doubts hold us back, then we limit our own potential. We put limits on ourselves. This is what I can do, this is what I can't do. So when I tell ourselves that I can't do it, is it really true? Because we all are capable of whatever it is that we want to do. It's like what we need to ask ourselves is, do I really want to do it? If there is a will, there is a way. If we really want to do it, we will find a way to overcome those challenges and push through the fears. And that's exactly what's happening here with Four of Wands. So yeah, so these whatever this is for you, it could be that a conversation that you are having with someone, or it could also be a racing mind, and this is where you are stopping to see what's going on. It could be contemplating on things, reflecting on things, or it could also be listening to whoever this is, and that is actually helping you break out of a pattern, Scorpio. So yeah, what I want to say is, yes, slow down and consider, pay attention to the details, go beyond the surface and closely, deeply listen and calm the heart, calm the mind, and you will, this is where you are shining brighter. A block is gone, you are releasing some obstacles, and this is where you are celebrating. Amazing. So move forward with courage and confidence. Let me read this out to you one more time because I love this message for you. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. This is the result of you coming from that place of courage and confidence. So Scorpions, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you want to book a personal reading, send me a message, send me an email. My email is in the description box. And so we can then schedule a reading, okay? So take good care of yourself, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. If you like what you see here, before you leave, just remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let me know what this means for you. It will be nice to hear from you. Thank you again, and take care. Bye-bye.